Hi, hope you're having an amazing day. As you saw from the title of this video, today we're going to be doing my new Shop My Stash for the month of October. So everything in the organizer is from the month of September. So we're going to go ahead. First off, we're going to go through everything that I use. We're going to talk about it, do a little bit of a speed review moment, and then we're going to go into my collection. You guys are going to come with me. We're going to choose new makeup for the month of October, which is going to be Halloween themed, which is super exciting. And then we're going to come back. We're going to put everything in the organizer and we're going to end it. That's it. So I do have a whole playlist for my Shop My Stashes, so that's always in the description box below. But let's just get into it. If you want to see my thoughts on everything, if you want to see the new makeup I chose for the month of October, just keep on watching. Alright, so down here I do have my Shop My Stash makeup, but we also have a couple of empties, which I'm just going to take out. We're going to leave till the end, but I really don't want to forget about these, so I'm going to move them to the side. Alright, first drawer, we have a very dirty little sponge from SHEGLAM. I love using this alongside the Totally Plastic Beige Cosmetics face palette, so I really much did enjoy using this product. I definitely got a lot of usage out of these two shades here. I was using that puff to set my under eyes when I did throw on concealer, so you can definitely see there is a dip going on in this shade specifically, but both of these I definitely interchanged, and I was dipping into this shade as well. So this has definitely got a lot of love, so I'm so glad that I threw it in for this month or last month, because it's actually a really good formula and I really wanted it for a long time, so I'm glad that I finally picked it up. Last thing in the drawer was the palette of the month, which was the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. So this as well I got a lot of use out of. I was so surprised because I don't really, stick to my Shop My Stash palette. Sometimes I like to venture out and try different things for my collection, especially if they're newer, but I really did use this so much, especially the purple shade Libra, as well as this hot mess shade. I used this dark one as well. This one here you can see there's a lot of usage out of, so I really did dip into this a lot. I used this gold glitch shade a lot, this one here in Karma. So yeah, there is definitely some usage out of this palette, and I'm so glad that I own it as well. It's definitely another product that I wanted for a long time. I just never really bit the bullet until I saw that it was on sale, but it's definitely worth it. I'm so glad that I have it, and I'm glad that I got some usage out of it and I finally got to use it, and yeah, I really much enjoyed this. All right, let's just get into it. Let's start off with the blush of the month, which is the Ioni blush in Rosy. So this is from the 99-cent store, maybe the Dollar Tree. This was part of their Sweets collection. As you can see, I did get so much use out of it. You can definitely tell my brush was in there quite a bit. I really did enjoy this shade, so I'm so glad that I chose it. I love Ioni Cosmetics as a whole. They have so many great things, so I went ahead and threw this in. I think it was the perfect blush for the month of September. It was just so nice, so definitely use this a lot. Next product is super reflective. This is a SHEGLAM Birthday Skin Primer. This is also another one I use a lot. You can see I definitely have dug in there, and I use quite a bit up, okay girl? So yeah, I really much enjoyed this, and I did choose it because September was my birthday month, so I really did love this, and it just worked really well. So glad again that I got to use this as well. I use this so much. I'm so proud of myself because I actually did stick to a lot of things that were in my Shop My Stash this month. So yeah, this is definitely one of them. Next we have the Sephora Beauty Amplifier Setting Powder, which is a translucent kind of moment. This one also has a dip going on. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, but I was using this so much alongside that BH Cosmetics face palette. Love it. So I really did enjoy this. A lot of the makeup that I chose for the month of September were things that I really enjoy, because this is definitely another one that I'm going to say the same thing. I love it. This is a Simpsons Revolution highlight. This is part of their Summer of Love First Kiss collection. So this was also another one. You can see there was a dip going on here, a little bit of commotion going on because I was using it for my inner corners and my cheekbones. It's a really lovely highlight, and I really love how it looked on the skin. So I really much enjoy this. I really love the cover. Everything about it is great. Setting spray. We're finally getting to something I didn't really like. So this is a BH Paradise Refresh face mist. I just feel like this doesn't really do anything, so it's kind of there. I use it occasionally, but it's not a favorite. But again, glad that I threw it in here because I got some usage out of it, but it's not a favorite. Same thing goes for this Amuse Brow Gel. I think this was fine, nothing to write home about, but again, I'm glad that I threw it in. It's nothing that I really changed my mind about. I think it's just okay. Let's go on to lipstick. So this is the Metamorphosis lipstick in the shade Dreaming. I didn't really use this. I'm so sad because this is such a beautiful color, but I think I maybe reached for it one time. That kind of sucks, but it's a really pretty color. Unfortunately, I don't think they have this anymore on their website, so I love it, but it's just like I didn't use it for some reason, but it's such a good formula. Another one that I love but I didn't use was the Smoke and Mirror Sugar Lip Balm. Like, I tend to use lip balms before my makeup when I'm filming most times, but when I'm like getting ready for work, if I'm in a rush, I don't really reach for it, so that kind of sucks. But it's really nice, and I'm glad that I threw it in. I just didn't really use it. Same thing with the lip gloss from Jouer. I really like it. I used it in a couple of videos, but on my own for work, I don't really wear lip gloss, so this was kind of just sitting there, but I really love this color, and yeah, so pretty. Let's talk about something that I have used. So this is the Indeed Nano Bronze Bronzing Drops, and this one's in, not sure what shade this is in. I think it's like a medium. I thought this was fine. This is supposed to make you look sun-kissed, and I think it does a really good job. I think I used it once or twice, maybe a couple times in videos. It's really nice. Not something that I would repurchase, but I'm glad that I have it in my collection. This product I threw in because I finished my last primer, so we're not going to really talk about it, but I'm thinking I'm just going to leave it in because I'm almost through it, and this is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw it in for October's Shop My Stash. Oh my gosh, so this product I use so much, and I love it. This is the W7 Just Tinted Natural Skin Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Almond from Five Below. I love this product. It's like the perfect in between. It's like lightweight, but still gives you coverage. Once all the makeup is on, it just looks like a full coverage foundation without feeling heavy, and that's what I love about it. So I really enjoyed this, so I'm so glad that I threw it in. I use it so much, so definitely a favorite now that I've used it for a whole month. Definitely going to be reaching for it off camera. It's amazing. I love it. Next we have the Beauty Creations Brow Gel. This one here is an ebony. I didn't touch. I think I've used it once or twice, but there is a dip going on in there. Not sure if you guys are going to be able to see that, but I didn't really touch this. I didn't really use this either. I was supposed to use it last week, but I don't know. It's just like, I don't know, I didn't reach for it. It just didn't come to mind as much. But this is Away Studio Loose Pigment in the shade Spell. It's stunning. It's just like didn't really cross my mind this month or last month. So yeah, both of these kind of went under the radar. This one I did use a handful of times, but I was using my Shop My Stash highlight a little more. But this is Away Studio Dewy Cream Highlight. The cover did break on me, so this one is in the shade Grace, and as you can see there is some usage in there, but I didn't really like finish it, or I didn't really reach for it, other than like, let's say, I think I reached for it like twice, but ooh, we have pan in there. I didn't even notice that, but yeah, didn't really use it. I really love the formula, but I hate that the packaging broke. It just kind of sucks, but yeah, the actual formula is amazing. All right, let's get into the stuff that's at the top. First off, we have the City Color Be Bold liquid liner. This one here is in like a lilac kind of shade. They don't really have names on them, but this is amazing. I used it so much, so I'm so glad that I threw this in. I did go ahead and add another shade into my October Shop My Stash, so definitely look forward to that. But yeah, this one was amazing, so glad that I threw it in. Also had the Artista liquid liner in purple, which I use so much, so I did interchange these a lot. I use them together, I use them alone, so these two were amazing. Mascaras, I don't know why I'm reaching up there when I have products down here, but I have two mascaras, the City Color and the Away Studio Curl. So Away Studio Curl is feeling a little dry, so I think I'm gonna throw that in my empties bin as well. It's just like, yeah, it's just, it feels like there's no product in there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and toss this. And then the City Color Be Batty mascara, honestly I didn't really love this duo, and I was reaching for other mascaras instead, just because I don't wear lashes when I'm working and stuff. So yeah, I was really disappointed by that, but City Color is gonna go back in my collection. AOA Studio is going into my empties. Next we have the brow pencil. This is the LA Colors brow pencil in the shade Black. So this I was reaching for a lot in the beginning of the month, but towards the end it's just kind of, I don't know, something was lackluster. It wasn't giving me brows that I was proud of. I didn't really feel confident, so I started using my AOA Studio one instead. Not to say that this is horrible, but I just kind of have to keep sharpening it so it's like that point, so it can give me precise brows. I don't know, something about it. I just, towards the end, I was like, whatever, like I wasn't really reaching for it. For sure, I was reaching for this like lip liner a lot. This is the Ebony York 24-hour gel lip liner in the shade Brown Cocoa. This alongside the LA Colors lip liner in, what shade are you? In the shade Natural. For sure I was reaching for the Ebony York one a lot more, with my liquid lipstick of the month, which is the SHEGLAM liquid lipstick in the shade Bougie. Both of these I was using so much. This one here was okay, and then this I did use once, the AOA Studio Wonder Matte lipstick, maybe twice. But the thing with this one is that it kind of just like comes off, and it fell. but it kind of just comes off. It doesn't look great on the lips, so I was kind of disappointed by that. Next we have the LA Colors Concealer Cover Concealer. This one's in the shade beige. I actually use this a lot. The only thing I don't love about this is when you do squeeze, there's always a big glob that kind of like comes out and just gets on the clothes, it gets on the table. It's just kind of messy, so that really disappointed me, but the actual product itself is really nice. LA Colors Color Corrector, amazing. This one's in the shade peach. I love it, so nothing really to say about this. I use it all the time. Next we have the Modern Love. This is a liquid blush slash lip cream in the shade Hug Me. This was so pretty on the skin. I use it so much alongside my Project Pan products, so this was definitely a win. So glad that I threw it in for this month or last month. Lastly, the AOA Studio Gel Liner in the shade Starfish, amazing, love it. It looks great in the waterline. It just kind of brings all my purple looks to another level, so I really much enjoyed this. And that's the last product. Let's get into my collection. Just kidding, let's get into the empties. I completely forgot. First empty from the month of September was the Huda Beauty Dual Liner. So on one side, this did dry up on me, so I'm not going to use that any longer, but also I did finish up the gel side as well, so this is going to be going into my empties bin. This was actually really nice. This is something that I would repurchase if it's on sale, but like full price, no. Next product, I finished up the e.l.f. Sheer Tint Finishing Powder. Finally, it is out of my collection, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in my empties. This was nice, not something that I would repurchase anytime soon, but I thought it was okay. This one here is in medium. And lastly, I did finish up the A Plus No Pore Face Primer. It is finally out of here. There's no more product in there, so I really did enjoy this. I might repurchase just to have more Shot Miss A primers in my collection, but yeah, I did go ahead and finish this up finally. So now we could get into my collection. All right, so I'm looking for a very like Halloween-y type of palette. I am kind of eyeing this one from the Simpsons Revolution. This is the Raven Bart palette, so this is definitely a hard maybe. I also have a couple from like the Hot Topic. I have this one also from the Nightmare Before Christmas, which is really nice. Let's see, I also had another small palette. I also have this one from 90s Babies Cosmetics from the Sanderson sisters little moment they had a couple years back. This one's also a hard maybe. The one that I want for sure is the SHEGLAM Wretched Romance palette. This is part of their Halloween collection. I think it was like last year, so I think this is the one that I'm gonna choose for this month, for the month of October. It just kind of fits the theme completely, so this is the one I'll be choosing. I'll do one more. Since we already have like grays in that last palette that I showed you guys from SHEGLAM, this one here is a very much fall-esque, so I think I'm gonna also throw in the 90s Baby mini palette. All right, next we have lip balm, so I think I'm just gonna choose one randomly. Let's see. So we want to stick to like the Halloween-y theme, but let's see. I don't really have anything Halloween-y in here, so yeah, you know what, I kind of want to use this a little more. The Creme Shop lip oil in peach from Miniso from my birthday haul, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in. All right, next we have all of my lip glosses. So right here for sure. Ooh, what about this? Does it fit the theme of Halloween? I don't know. Okay, let's keep looking. Also have this. Oh, these are really pretty from Profusion. You know what, this one is giving me Halloween-y vibes. The Diamond Gloss from AOA Studio from Miss A in the shade Gypsy just looks so beautiful, and I think I'll do one more. I think I'll do the blue as well. This one is in the shade Glacier. They just look so stunning, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw both of these in. Right, next we're in this drawer. You guys know I have primers, foundations, concealers on the side, and all of my setting sprays. So for sure, let's start in a primer. So this is very like Halloween-y vibes. This was part of the Simpsons Revolution collection. I believe it was last year, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in, and we'll do one more. This one here is very hydrating, so why don't we get something else in the same green kind of shade. So we'll do this smoothing primer from Malibu Glitz. As for foundation, I have quite a bit in here. I do want to stick to mostly like SHEGLAM makeup, so why not throw in the Complexion Pro from SHEGLAM, and this one's in the shade Honey. This one's really good, really full coverage, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in. For concealer, this one's like, we can't really do Halloweeny with concealer, but let's see. I love this incognito concealer. It's actually really nice. I'm gonna hold on to that. And I think that's what I'm gonna choose. The Wet n Wild Incognito Concealer is what we're taking this month, and then we have setting sprays. So let's just stick to one with like black packaging. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw in the LA Colors Travel Size Refresher Face Mist for this month. All right, next we're moving on to eyebrows. So this section is a little messy because I haven't been in here in a while, but let's see what we can use. For sure, I really wanna use the LA Colors brow pen a little more. This was actually sent to me, I believe, last year. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this, and this one's in the shade dark brown. And also I want to finish this e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil up, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in as well. And then for brow set, I want to use this one a little more. Well, you know what? No, yeah, that one's like one that I trust too much, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Ioni Brow Gel in Clear. Next we have mascaras. So for mascara, I think I want to throw in this duo from Mayway Studio, and it's their Fat Lash Mascara and their primer mascara. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw both of these in. This section is so dusty. I really have to come back in here and kind of just dust everything up. I really want to throw this back into my Shop My Stash just because I was getting such good use out of it. This is a By Beauty lipstick in, I think the shade is Merengue. Let's see, maybe that's what I'm just gonna stick with. I'm just gonna throw this one in. Next we have my cream bronzers. I really want to throw this in, the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. I haven't gotten a chance to use it in a while. My voice is like cracking, but there is that shade. I haven't used it in such a long time, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in. I'm not sure. Oh, this one here is in Golden Days, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in for the month. It's just dusty, never use it, so why not? Next we have liquid highlights. I think I want to throw in something I never really reach for, is the Max Makeup Cherimoya Blue Cream Highlight. It's like actually really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this in, something different. Next we have my cream blushes. So I have this first drawer here. I don't really use a lot from there. It doesn't really look intriguing to me. So we're going to move on to this section. So I do already have like a cream highlight from Mayway Studio, so I'm not going to choose that. Let's see what I want to use. You see, like a lot of my makeup has just kind of been sitting here, but I want to do something out of my comfort zone. But a lot of these I use often, and sorry about the camera shaking, but why not? Let's just stick to the theme, and it is also the fall month, so I'm going to throw it in at the e.l.f. Putty Blush as well. Again, just sticking to that e.l.f. theme as well, and this color is stunning. Perfect for the fall months. This one here is in the shade Bali. Next I have all of my eyeshadow primers. For this section, I really do want to stick to one of the Beauty Creations Dare to Be Bright primers, but let's see. I think I'm going to use this one here for the month, the Beauty Creations Dare to Be Bright color-based primer in the shade, I think this is Ballerina Girl. It's right there in the front. Right, next we have face powders. For sure I'm gonna throw this in. It's just like colorful and just reminds me of Halloween a bit. This is the Italia Deluxe color correcting powder, and this one's actually really pretty. I was using this quite a bit when I was doing my makeup videos on Instagram, like little reels and stuff. So I'm gonna throw this in. I love using it to set my under eyes. That's gonna fit in perfectly, and I also want to just finish this up and get it on my collection. It's just been sitting there, so why not? Let's make it a goal to try to use this up. Next we have my colorful liners. For sure I want to pull the white just because I know myself, and I'm gonna be using a lot of this liner over top my black liner just to make it more Halloweeny, but also the orange, right? No, I think I'm gonna stick to white, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in. Next we have my liquid liners in a brown and black. So let me look through here and see what exactly I want to use. This one is new to me, the LA Colors liner. This is from Family Dollar, so that's a maybe. Let's do a SHEGLAM liner. Why not? That's a maybe. Oh, I've had this one for a long time. Another SHEGLAM liner. Alright, so I have a couple to choose from. I have this dual liner here, which comes with this type of liner, which is really, I don't know, really inconvenient. And then it comes with a like eraser portion where you could fix your mistakes. This is called their Do It All 2-in-1 eyeliner, so that's a maybe. We also have this dual liner, which I actually haven't used in a long time. It comes with a gel side, kind of like the hooded one that I had in last month. And then it comes with a black tip liner, which I actually haven't used in a while. So I think this is almost out. And then we have this one, which I think I'm just going to put back. So it's between these two. I'm just thinking I want to throw both of them in. Just why not? This one I know I'm not really going to reach for a lot. So this could be a backup, and both of them are from SHEGLAM, which makes it perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and throw them in for this month. Next we have gel liners. So gel liners, pencil liners, stuff like that. So let's see what, again, sorry for the movement of the camera. For sure I want to throw this L'Oreal signature eyeliner. I don't know the name. Let's see, Violet Wool. I'm gonna throw that in. Just kind of going out of my comfort zone, picking things that I wouldn't usually pick. So I'm gonna throw in this one as well, which is a SHEGLAM Chromosome liner, and this is a dual chrome kind of liner, part of that collection. It's really pretty. It's like a blue green moment, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in as well. Next we have all of my black and brown liners in pencil form or gel form. Why not as well stick to that elf theme that we have going on as well? So we are going to throw in the elf waterproof gel eyeliner in black. I have a couple other drawers. These are like my fun drawers. I'm going to pull the SHEGLAM Chromosome, the liquid shadow in the shade Aqua Nova, similar to the gel liner I just showed you guys. And I think that's going to be it. Everything else is like whatever. Maybe I can use this up completely and just get rid of it. This is the Ionic Cosmetics glitter liner. It's not great, but just kind of want to finish it up. All right, next we have my highlights in this first section. So what I'm thinking is I want to do, let's see, we do have this Chromosome SHEGLAM highlight, which is a dual chrome as well, part of that collection. So why not? I'm gonna throw this in. So this is like where my face palettes live. I do have this, which is from the Halloween collection. This is a Simpsons Revolution face situation. I know I pulled this for, what month was it? When I went on the cruise, I think it was August. But this is Halloween. You know, it's like the Halloween vibe. So I think I'm going to pull this in. You know what? I think I'm going to throw this in, the Metamorphosis blush. And this is the one in Oink. Let's just throw it in. Why not? It's very Halloween-y, very dark. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this in. So this is where my liquid lipsticks live. I have a bunch of like lip liners here. So let's do lip liners first. For sure, I'm going to pull the Juvia's Place lip liner in Scorpio. This is super vampy, so I'm definitely going to need that. I'm going to go ahead and pull the Evan New York Secret Affair lip liner in the shade Brown. I have a bunch of these little liquid lipsticks from the Wretched Romance collection. So I think I'm going to pull the dark black shade. Just to, why not? We'll see if I do any like Halloween-y looks. Next, I have pulled a bunch of like, you know, dark vampy kind of lips. So for sure, I'm going to pull the Beauty Creations Seal the Deal Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Drama Mama. As well as one more. I think I'll do this one, the Amuse Matte Liquid Lipstick. Not sure what the name is, but this is a really beautiful brown tone. So these two are going to go perfectly for the month of October. Alright guys, so that is all the new makeup for the month of October. I hope you guys enjoyed and we made it to the end.